Bonjour et bienvenue. Welcome to our review of Unit 7. Just a few instructions before we begin. Please adjust the volume as needed. You can also pause or rewind this video whenever necessary. Make sure that you are participating fully. For example, if your partner is not there, make sure that you find one. Please be following all classroom rules. And as always, no hall pass, no phones, or no Chromebook unless it's for a specific activity. Ouvrez vos agendas, s'il vous plaît. Ouvrez vos agendas. Okay, so today I chose the I can write about my plans just because we haven't done that for a while, but we're doing a total Unit 7 review, so if you want to write Unit 7 review, that is fine with me. So let's go ahead, get out our planners, write that down. Okay, bien. Just a few reminders. We should only have water in the classroom. There is no chewing gum. Discrete small snacks are okay with me if you're hungry, but it shouldn't be big, it shouldn't be disruptive, it shouldn't be messy. You can also eat any treats that you buy from the store during class. Just make sure that our garbage gets thrown away. Okay, let's go ahead, get out our packets and our colored pencils. It is time to do our Unit 7 post self-assessment. So we're going to go through, read our I cans for our very last unit in French 1. And you're going to decide if it's green, I can do it without help. Yellow, I can do it with some help. Or red, I can't do it yet. So again, you're going to read through the I cans on the very front page of your packet and make sure your first name and last name is there while you're at it because you'll be turning those in. And then let's go ahead and color in the little bubbles in the post column depending on how you're filling with each I can. You have 90 seconds. Quarante-huit secondes. You can also fill out the part about advice to your teacher. Okay, bien. Alors, let's talk a little bit of culture. Let's start with le vin. So French wine is produced all throughout France, and they make between 7 to 8 billion bottles of wine. France is the third largest wine producer in the world. Let's also talk about cheese. This is an important French food like wine, cheese, baguettes, like got it all. So there are more than 400 French cheese varieties listed in France. So that means you could try a new cheese every day of the year and you'd still need to go into another year to try them. Generally, they are classified though into 7 different categories. And there really is like a lot of cheeses. Kind of like here when you go to the grocery aisle, there's like a whole entire aisle full of cereal. When you go to the grocery store in France, there is a whole entire aisle just of cheese. Here we have just like a little section of cheese. There it is like legit a whole entire row. And you know my thing. Don't knock it until you try it. There's some cheeses that I tried in France, like I bought at the store, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is the grossest cheese. Like, I'm throwing it away. Then I'd be at some friend's party. I'd try their cheese, be like, oh my gosh, this cheese is amazing. What kind is it? It was the same variety that I had bought. I had just bought the wrong brand. So keep that in mind as well. And then each person eats about 54 pounds of cheese per year in France. So they are some of the highest cheese consumers in the world. Okay, let's go ahead. Ouvrez vos Chromebooks, s'il vous plaît. Ouvrez vos Chromebooks. We're going to have two things we're going to do right in a row, and they're both found on Google Classroom. So the first one is we're going to go to Google Classroom, and then we're going to go to the classwork tab, and under miscellaneous, there is a teacher feedback survey. If you could be so kind as to fill this out for me as your teacher, that would be very beneficial. I go through and read all of the comments and feedback that I get and try and change my teaching based on that. Once you're done with that, under Unit 7, there is a culture review. So you have to do the feedback survey first, but once you're done, then you can find the 1U7.07 culture review. And when you're done with both of those, you're going to close your Chromebook so that our guest teacher knows that you are done. So guest teacher, please pause this video and give students 3 minutes to work on the teacher feedback survey. And then you can press play on this video and you can show this next slide for the culture review. Okay, so again, keep your Chromebooks open. We're going to do a quiz. It's called 1U7.07 culture review. So on Google Classroom, go under classwork, and then scroll to Unit 7 or click on Unit 7 on the left side and find the one that says 1U7.07 culture review. When you're done with that, please close your Chromebook so that we can get on with the rest of the review for today. Okay, how are we feeling with culture? Ça va bien? Did we learn something? Ça va comme si comme ça ou ça va mal? Okay, for ça va mal, you know where to go to review when you're at home. Okay, let's practice quickly interacting in a restaurant. We focused on this last time in class, but just really briefly, let's go through it. And if you guys are like, dude, Miss Carol, we are pros, then ask the guest teacher to fast forward so you're not practicing as many times. And we're répétez. Pardon, monsieur. Vous désirez? Répétez. Je voudrais une pizza. Et avec ça, je voudrais un soda, s'il vous plaît. Ça fait combien? Ça fait 18 €. Merci. De rien. Okay, let's go ahead. Practice with our eyeball partner. So this is the thing, like if you're like, dude, Miss Carol, like we are so good on this. Like after you've done it twice, you can move on. But if not, otherwise, let's go through the whole thing. Okay, with your eyeball partner, you're going to see if you can complete the dialogue as the words disappear. So make sure you're taking turns with the different parts. Okay, so let's go through this one more time. Répétez. Pardon, madame. Pardon, monsieur. Vous désirez? Je voudrais un sandwich. Et avec ça, je voudrais un soda, s'il vous plaît. Ça fait combien? Ça fait 10 €. Okay, let's go ahead and try it with your eyeball partner. Decide who's saying pardon, madame, or pardon, monsieur, and we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Switch roles. We're doing it fast. You gotta be good at this, guys. Switch sentences. Switch. Switch roles last time. Okay, excellent. Let's move on to our next I can. I can tell what foods, drinks I like from the menu and why. Alors, répétez s'il vous plaît. Où vas-tu manger? Je vais aller au restaurant. Olive Garden. Ce dimanche à 6 heures. Avec ma famille. En voiture. Okay, so I'm going to go to the restaurant Olive Garden this Sunday at 6 o'clock with my family. We're going by car. So, just a reminder, we need to be able to tell where we're going, how we're getting there. The three, our sentences are basic and not totally all the way combined. So like, je vais aller au restaurant place pizza à 18 heures. Je vais aller au restaurant en voiture. All we got to do is combine it. And we can even have all of our other details so we don't have to write more sentences. Je vais aller au restaurant Blaze Pizza ce vendredi à 18 heures avec ma famille en voiture. Alors, répétez, qu'est-ce que tu as mangé à Olive Garden? J'aime manger la salade at Olive Garden. So remember, we want to have our restaurant in our sentence because we're talking menu for this unit. Parce qu'elle est fraîche et délicieuse. Qu'est-ce que tu aimes boire à Olive Garden? J'aime boire la limonade à Olive Garden parce qu'elle est froide et fraîche. Excellent. Alors, let's quickly review our pourquois. Répétez pourquoi. Bon, bonne. Mauvais, mauvaise. Délicieux, délicieuse. Dégoûtant, dégoûtante. Salé, salé. Sucré, sucré. Frais, fraîche. Épicé, épicé. Chaud, chaude. Froid, froide. L'hamburger est bon. Or we can make it short and just say il est bon. Good. What's the il talking about? Merci. The il is talking about l'hamburger. Alors, répétez. La salade est fraîche. Elle est fraîche. What's the L we're talking about? Excellent. Go ahead, shout it out. La salade. Elle is la salade. Bien. Le steak frit est salé. Il est salé. So what's the il in this one? Le steak frit. Bien. La glace est délicieuse. Elle est délicieuse. The L is the glace, the ice cream. Bien. Edward, let's go ahead and do your focus. So you're going to write down the date, and then you're translating these into French. So you're not answering them, you're translating them. So how do you ask, what do you like to eat and why? Hint, hint, qu'est-ce que tu as mangé et pourquoi? Number 2, you're translating into French, what do you like to drink and why? Hint, hint, qu'est-ce que tu aimes boire et pourquoi? Number 3, I'm going to go, je vais aller, to the restaurant Olive Garden this Saturday at 6 o'clock with my family by car. Put that in there so it doesn't throw you off. And then number 4, I love to eat the salad because it's fresh. Because it's delicious. And number 5, I like to drink the soda because it's cold. So again, you're going to translate these into complete sentences in French. So you're translating. So how do we ask these 2 questions? How do we say these 3 statements? Guest teacher, please pause the video and set a timer for students to work for 6 minutes in their packet on their focus, translating these into French. Okay, let's see how you did. Number 1, you should have qu'est-ce que tu as mangé et pourquoi? Number 2, you should have qu'est-ce que tu aimes boire et pourquoi? Number 3, you should have je vais manger au restaurant Olive Garden ce samedi à 18h avec ma famille en voiture. Hold on, sorry. I'm going to go. Sorry. Man, Miss Carol's making errors. I was looking at that while we're waiting for this, I'll tell you why. So when it says I'm going to eat at the restaurant by car, that sounds super weird. So we should have translated it to je vais aller au restaurant Olive Garden ce vendredi à 18h avec ma famille en voiture, because that is going to make a lot more sense because we're not eating by car. We're going to the restaurant by car. Number 4, j'adore manger la salade parce qu'elle est délicieuse. And number 5, j'aime boire le soda parce qu'il est froid. So how did we do on this one? Rouge, jaune ou vert. I can write about a restaurant and its menu. Rouge, jaune ou vert. Go ahead and color in your traffic light. Ça va bien? Comme ci, comme ça? Okay, let's do it for you then. Alors, répétez s'il vous plaît. À vélo. À pied. En voiture. En bus. En avion. En train. Je vais aller au restaurant Blaze Pizza. Good. Répétez ce vendredi à 18h. Avec ma famille en voiture. So I'm going to go to the restaurant Blaze Pizza this Friday at 6 p.m. with my family. Going there by car. Because remember, we're telling where we're going, how we're getting there. So we're telling where we're going. So je vais aller au restaurant Blaze Pizza ce vendredi à 18h avec ma famille en voiture. So let's push for that 4. That's what we've been practicing. Alors, répétez. J'aime manger la pizza. À Blaze Pizza. Parce qu'elle est fraîche et délicieuse. Good. So I like to eat the pizza at Blaze Pizza because it's fresh and delicious. That's my favorite one. Green stripe. You should try it. So, stating foods we prefer and why. A 3 would look something like this. J'aime la pizza à Blaze Pizza. Elle est délicieuse. Why say that when we can get a 4 though? J'adore manger la pizza à Blaze Pizza parce qu'elle est fraîche et délicieuse. Remember, we're wanting to have the restaurant in there since the district benchmark wants us talking about a specific restaurant and its menu. And the à Blaze Pizza could go at the beginning. We could have à Blaze Pizza. J'adore manger la pizza parce qu'elle est fraîche et délicieuse. Either way would work. Alors, répétez. J'aime boire la limonade à Blaze Pizza parce qu'elle est froide et fraîche. Good. So I like to drink the lemonade at Blaze Pizza because it is cold and fresh. So drinks, same thing as food. A 3 would be j'aime la limonade à Blaze Pizza. We're saying where. Remember, we got to have the restaurant. Elle est fraîche. We're describing why we prefer it. But why not just put it in one sentence and make it a 4? J'aime boire la limonade à Blaze Pizza parce qu'elle est froide et fraîche. Or again, you could have à Blaze Pizza at the beginning. You could say à Blaze Pizza. So at Blaze Pizza, I like to drink the lemonade. J'aime boire la limonade. Okay. Alors, tournez à la page 8, s'il vous plaît. Tournez à la page 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tournez à la page 8, s'il vous plaît. Okay, we are going to practice writing about your favorite restaurant. If you don't have a favorite restaurant, you better pick one that you've been to. Because you're going to tell me what you like to eat there and why, what you like to drink there and why. And you're also going to tell me where you're going, what restaurant, what date, what time, with whom, and your mode of transportation, okay? So you're going to end up having 3 sentences. So you have in the black bold in the middle your sentence frames. If you can do it without those, go for it. If you need them, they are there, but they're not going to be there when we take our Unit 7 assessment. So again, on page 8, you're just writing me a paragraph about your favorite restaurant. So you're telling me where you're going to go eat, when, like the time, with whom, how you're going to get to the restaurant, like is it close enough that you can walk there or bike there. You're going to tell me what food you like to eat at that restaurant and why. You're going to tell me what drink you like to drink at that restaurant and why. And you've got some examples at the very bottom. Guest teacher, please pause this video and set a timer for students to work for 5 minutes in their packet on page 8, writing about their favorite restaurant. Okay, let's go ahead and work on telling like our future plans. So what activities you're going to do and why. We're also going to see this on our Unit 7 assessment. Oh my goodness, guys, it's been a while. Répétez, je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, nous allons, vous allez, ils, elles vont. Excellent. We're going to sing it just twice. Je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, nous allons, vous allez, ils, elles vont. Again. Je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, nous allons, vous allez, ils, elles vont. Excellent. Brings back good memories. Ooh, look at us, lucky us. We are doing a vocabulary race against our elbow partner. So if there's euros and dice for guest teacher, we're going to let the guest teacher roll the dice. Whatever the number is how many euros you get if you beat your elbow partners. So let's go ahead and keep tally on somebody's packet, how many times you win. And then the guest teacher can pause the video and pass out the money, or pass out the money while the video is still going, actually, because they can do that. They're multi-talented. Alrighty, against our elbow partner. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, good. I heard some mangers. I want je vais manger. I'm going to do the thing. Okay, je vais manger. 3, 2, 1, go. Je vais écouter de la musique. Excellent. 3, 2, 1, go. Je vais nager. Good. We're still racing our elbow partner. 3, 2, 1, go. Je vais regarder la télé. 3, 2, 1, go. Je vais regarder Netflix. 3, 2, 1, go. Je vais envoyer des textos. Bien. 3, 2, 1, go. Je vais voyager. Excellent. 3, 2, 1, go. Je vais aller au cinéma. 3, 2, 1, go. Je vais sortir avec des amis. 3, 2, 1, go. Très bien. You guys are fast on that one. Je vais dormir. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, je m'excuse, Miss Carol, you botched that. Adore. Je vais étudier. Let's see if I botched the next one. Yep. Adore. Okay. Oh, and now it disappears. That's what I get for doing it. All right. So let's go ahead and count up your totals. That's what I get for fixing those, because they were negative and then I didn't check them. So let's count. Find out who won, get them their euros. Alors, répétez. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire ce week-end? Ce week-end, je vais. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire ce week-end? Je vais aller au cinéma. Samedi à 14h. Avec mon petit ami. Parce que c'est relaxant. Bien. So notice, even though it's the weekend, we're still saying Saturday at 2 o'clock so that we have those details and we know when they're going to the movie theater. Alors, répétez. Je ne vais pas étudier à la bibliothèque. Vendredi à 17h avec mes amis parce que je suis paresseux. Good. So I'm not going to study at the library Friday at 5 o'clock with my friends because I'm lazy. Though you should. You should go study with your friends. It's a good idea. Répétez. Je vais nettoyer dimanche chez moi avec ma sœur parce que c'est nécessaire. Good. So you're going to clean Sunday at your house with your sister because it is necessary. And then you're going to come to my house and clean, right? Oh, just kidding. Let's find out what you are doing, though. Remember? And when we're talking about our plans, we need to have more than one sentence. Preferably, you're giving me 5. And even better is when you're using our premier, deuxième, troisième. So let's go ahead and do them quickly. Répétez. Premier. Deuxième. Troisième. Quatrième. Cinquième. Bien. All right. So we're going to play a little game called Around the Whiteboards. So this game, we're going to be making sentences as groups. So what's going to happen is everyone's going to need a whiteboard and one marker, but not yet. Wait for directions. And you're going to add one part to make this sentence. So you can see this sentence that's up here. There's different parts and different colors. So we're going to work through to have the sentence make sense and answer the question, qu'est-ce que tu vas faire ce week-end? And when I tell you to switch, we're going to rotate clockwise, and you're going to add the next part on the whiteboard for the sentence. So remember, though, you need to read the sentence because I want these sentences making sense. Your sentences should make sense. So let's go ahead, pause the video until everyone has a whiteboard and a marker. Okay, all right, you should have one whiteboard. You should have one marker, and you're going to pick one of these ordering phrases. Premier je vais, deuxième je vais, troisième je vais, quatrième je vais, cinquième je vais. You're going to write it down at the top of your board, not too big because we're going to be making full sentences on it. And then you're going to close your lid and you're going to sit and wait there until the timer goes off. You have 15 seconds. Okay, so hold on to your board. Your marker's closed. Répétez. Je vais faire du shopping. Je vais faire une promenade. Je vais faire une sieste. Je vais faire du skateboard. Je vais faire du sport. Je vais faire de la musique. Je vais cuisiner. Je vais jouer aux échecs. Okay. So now we're going to add an activity. I have some activities listed here, but if you want to use a different activity, that's fine. So you're going to pass the whiteboard clockwise. You keep the marker. So now you have someone else's whiteboard and they wrote premier je vais, deuxième je vais, troisième je vais, quatrième je vais, or cinquième je vais on it. They wrote one of those. Now you're going to add an activity. So write one activity in French next to vais. Okay, marker lid should be on. Hold on to the whiteboard you currently have. Répétez au stade, au café, au cinéma, au centre commercial, au restaurant, au magasin, au parc, au skatepark, à l'école, à la bibliothèque, à la piscine, chez moi, chez mon ami, chez McDo. Okay. So now we're going to add where, and remember it needs to make sense. Like you cannot play basketball at the movie theater, like you're gonna get arrested. So like, don't tell me, yes, Madam Carol, but like technically you could, no, you're gonna get arrested. It needs to be logical, okay? For whatever activity they picked. So let's go ahead, pass your whiteboard clockwise, and you're going to add where next to the activity. So pick a place that makes sense. You have 15 seconds. When you're done, marker lid goes back on. And remember, we're not erasing anything until I tell you to. Okay, marker lid's on. Hold on to your whiteboard. Don't erase anything. Répétez vendredi, samedi, dimanche. Bien. Okay, so you'll see here though it says ce vendredi, ce samedi, ce dimanche. That ce is just meaning this. So this Friday, this Saturday, or this Sunday. So now we're going to pass the whiteboard clockwise. And you're going to read the sentence so far, and then you're going to pick and write down the day of the week. Okay, marker lid is on. Hold on to your whiteboard. Répétez. À 1h, à 2h, à 3h, à 21h. Good. So now we're going to add the time. There's some time examples up here. À 5h du soir, à minuit, à 17h, à 20h, à midi, à 13h, but you can use any time that you want. Remember, our sentences should make sense. So read through your sentence so far and decide a time that would make sense, and you're going to go ahead and add it to the sentence in French. Okay, bien, marker lid on. Keep hold of your whiteboard. We're still not going to erase anything. Alors, répétez avec ma famille, avec mon ami, avec mon ami, avec mes amis, avec personne. Okay, so now you're going to add a with whom. There's some up here on the slide, but you can pick any of the avec keys that we have learned that would make sense for the sentence. So read. Oh, we got to pass the whiteboard. Sorry. Have I been telling you guys to pass whiteboards? So pass the whiteboard. Read the sentence. Sorry if I haven't. Just remember to pass when you see the new one. Okay, we're going to add avec key. Okay, marker lid on. You're holding on to the whiteboard. Don't erase anything. We'll pass it after we go through our parce que c'est. Alors, répétez pourquoi. Parce que. Parce que c'est amusant. Parce que c'est barbon. Parce que c'est facile. Parce que c'est difficile. Parce que c'est intéressant. Parce que c'est ennuyeux. Parce que c'est divertissant. Parce que c'est relaxant. Parce que c'est nul. Parce que c'est drôle. Parce que c'est nécessaire. Bien. Okay. Pass your whiteboard clockwise. Read through the sentence that you have, and you're going to add a reason why that makes sense for your sentence. When you're done, close the lid. Do not erase. Okay, bien. All right, I'm going to give you 1 minute to share your sentences with your group. So you're going to read the whiteboard that you have the sentence in French. And you're going to have 1 minute for all of you in your group to do it, starting in 3, 30 secondes. Okay, now you can erase your whiteboard. Ça va? Okay, let's do it again. So your whiteboard's cleared. You're going to start your new sentence with your ordering. Premier je vais, deuxième je vais, troisième je vais, quatrième je vais, or cinquième je vais. Pick one. Okay, we're going to go faster. Pass your whiteboard clockwise. Add an activity. Okay, pass your whiteboard clockwise. You're going to add a logical where. So read your sentence, the activity you have, and then pick a where. Okay, pass your whiteboard clockwise. Now we're going to add one of our weekend days, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Okay, pass your whiteboard clockwise. Now you need to read through the sentence and add a logical time in French. Add a time that makes sense. Okay, pass your whiteboard clockwise. It's time we're adding with whom. So read your sentence, pick a good person to do the activity with. Okay, pass your whiteboard clockwise. Now you need to read whatever sentence is on that whiteboard and add the reason why in French. Okay, you should now have a complete sentence on your whiteboard. Don't erase it because you're going to share your sentence with your group. Again, you have 1 minute to share. Let's go longest hair to shortest hair is sharing. That's going to be the order. Longest hair to shortest hair. 30 secondes. Okay, très bien. Let's go ahead, put whiteboards and markers away. So let's pause the video until that gets done. How are we feeling? Ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça, ou ça va mal? Okay, we've got two options. There's a jumbo for you on Google Classroom. So if you think we have time for that, we can do that. If not, we can pull out the bang and do activity bang. So it says, as a table, take turns pulling out a card. You must say if you are going to do the activity this weekend or if you're not, and you're going to say why. And that's what you have to do to be able to keep the card. If you want to practice doing sentences that are a for, go ahead and add more details like where, what day of the weekend, what time, with whom. Okay, but otherwise, like je vais jouer au foot parce que c'est amusant, and I'd get to keep the card kind of thing. Or je ne vais pas étudier parce que c'est nul, and I'd get to keep the card. But if I want to practice getting fours, like je ne vais pas étudier samedi soir avec personne parce que c'est nul, I'm going to add more details. And as always, if you draw a bang card, you have to put all your cards back in that you've won back into the container. And the person at the end of the timer with the most cards wins. And we're going to go ahead and play this for 4 minutes. So we can go ahead and stop the video, get everyone set up, pass the bang bags out to groups. And again, it's if you're going to do the activity this weekend or not, and why. Okay, great job. I hope you are feeling ready for your assessment. If not, you can always access this recorded version and go through again. You also have access to all of our old or previous slides from this